Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, we close out the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend Series, Bronc, with a good one. Between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Devon Achane to return it. Making some progress here. And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
I'll tell you what, this quarterback will sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Bronc. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Hits him on the out route. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 18 yards on that play, Bronc, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He'll stay upright through this lane, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go!
And off running left, it's Achane. Running in the red zone. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
The Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Herbert from the gun. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of only a yard.
They snap it to Herbert. Throw is caught by the back. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. All set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Lion, set.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
Set up the screen. Here's McCullough. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up their opening drive. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Patriots start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Achane. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. New York to the line. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Pistol now for Milroe. Finds a seam down the middle. Breaks free in the center of the field. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. Got a man, that's Nacua. Running down the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots trim the lead to 1. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Dangerous route to have to defend, Brock. A lot of running backs are so good at sneaking behind defenders running that pattern.
And if you're going to find your back for a touchdown, Kate, this is the first route you'd expect. Get him a favorable matchup. This guy can flat out move. Send him out there, stress that coverage, and they deliver for 6.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Milroe to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard. And he's going to score. It's a pick 6 for New England. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
McPherson at the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Evan McPherson set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Giants lining things up. First and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. 21-14 our score. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Here's Achane from the pistol. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
Ready, go!
From the gun, Milroe bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
A gain of 12.
Dragon 60.
First down, New York.
19.
We'll go play action here. It's Milroe. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Milroe from the gun. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Set.
Play action now for Herbert. He rolls to his right. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to the air, Herbert. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
For Patriots, first down.
Set.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he manages to find a little traction on that soap field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Hey, Ram.
On 3rd down, Herbert will have the first down and even more. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
From the gun, McCaffrey. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Set. Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
380. 180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Achane. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big game downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 37 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Achane, a first down carry. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Giants, first down. 1st and goal, New York.
To the air, Milroe. Escapes out, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
He can run it. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
3rd and long for him here. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. He's got Jalen Lade. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. Ooh, puts some air under this one, right side. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. So backed up a bit following the penalty. It's 1st and 20.
Set. 59, 59. 5-9, 5. Ready.
Now Herbert again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And that makes it 2nd and long. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Easy. We'll go orange.
Herbert to throw once more. Nakua here. He's got it. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They get 22 out of that play. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Set. Crowd right. Set.
It's Herbert once more. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. Second down coming up.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
Set.
Herbert from the gun. Throws caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Baylor Tiger.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants drive their lead to 11. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
59. Set. 380. 380. Let's go. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Looking Myers, and he's got it. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play. just like that.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down.
Hey, Ray. Ready?
They are throwing it again. It is caught left side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. This is a heater going deep. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Cut my team! Get it! Let go!
We go play action here. It's Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. Hits him on the out route. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a great sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Let's go!
Second down carry for Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
That one's cut along the left sideline. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. It's Achane on the inside give. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Milrow now to throw. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You want to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Come on.
From the red zone on first. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants push their lead further to start the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10.
Go, hey, go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finding McCaffrey with the dump off. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First
down.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Diving right side. Got it. Big gain. 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. He beams one deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Herbert hits his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
This one ticketed in by Kraft. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And they come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots make it an 11-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Achane. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable to create space to take that shot downfield.
They give to Achane on the option. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way, if they can keep this up, to closing this one out.
Ready up.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. Set. 60-6.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Buying some time right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And that looks like it is Patriots football. Oh, boy, they were very lucky to get a chance to tackle him there. Even luckier that they forced that fumble on what was an incredible run.
Quarterbacks do a lot of ball security drills in the pocket, spend a lot of practice time, but not out in the open field. Well, not until next week when that QB is going to get a little listen on the practice field.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Got his target, that's Lane. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7, he's up to the 37.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go.
21. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back into the pocket for a later occasion.
First down from the 42.
Set. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Just keeps connecting to Nakua. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that healthy focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They get 19 on that pickup, and that's a New England first down.
For a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Set. Set.
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
2nd down.
380. Run. Home to trips right. Set. 380. Ready.
Throwing now, Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots trailing by 11. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Orange. 380. Run. 380. Run. Go. Set.
3rd and long for him here. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Giants get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Check, pass, go.
Here's Achane up the middle. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go. Set. Hey. Ready.
Chin again. He's going to have them up to that 23. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are the...